All right, guys, we're out here at Omoshiro's rental, where I had the pleasure of running the S660 for my week that I was out here. So I've actually rented from them a couple times. I can tell you straight up, I've never had any real issue. I've had where the car I initially had reserved, somebody damaged, and they literally just sent me an email and was like, hey, here's a couple other cars to choose from. Which car would you like? And so we just swapped the cars that I was gonna drive and went to a different one. So that was the most drama I've ever had out here. The rental process is really straightforward. They have a lot of good cars. So what I'd like to show you is, I would like to show you some of the cars that are out here that are on lot that haven't been rented. There's looks like a couple cars. We're right here in the morning, so like this is their peak time, you know, for everybody to come in and do their rental. So it looks like we have an FDRX7 getting ready to leave, I think an FL5 getting ready to leave, and an A90 Supra. So like right off the bat, like those are already like premium, you know, fun cars. But of course, because we're here in Japan and they know what they're doing for rentals, they've got here, let me show you. They've got all the GTRs. So whatever, whichever one you want, they have it here. 32s, 33s, 34s. They have the 35s if that's what you want also. They've got all the fun cars that you'd like. So S15 Spec R, I've actually rented this one. That one was real fun to drive. They've got, I thought this one was broken, but maybe they've already fixed it. I mean, Evo on TEs. You got the new 400, little Miata. So if you just needed something fun to kind of run around in, they have that. Same with like the S660 that I rented, it's the same way. They have the GR, so they have the GR Yaris, FK8. I mean, if you like the older Honda stuff, you know, they got a DC5 back here. There's another FD. Like I was saying, the FL5s, they've got a couple of those. So they must be, I mean, they're the new ones, they must be popular. STI, FK8, another FK8, another FL5. Here's that FD that we saw on Works. 34. They're prepping a couple other cars to get out of here. Miata, the GR. Then they've got a couple other. So their thing is they're not just stock fun cars. They're also like semi-tuned or, you know, semi-done. So like this one is on Rays, HKS, KW suspension. It's got a Brid seat in it. Like it's, so not only do you, if you want to come out and rent a fun car, but then look through their list, because some of their cars are like tuned or sports tuned, you know, suspension, stuff like that. I've done the EK9 here. I don't see it on lot right now, but the EK9 is kind of the same way. It's got a full setup. It's got, you know, suspension, all of that kind of stuff already done to it, exhaust. So again, it's even more fun. We got some of the Suzuki Swifts. I saw a bunch of these this time, like going around different spots. I actually wouldn't mind getting one. Or as you guys will see, I was going through the Typhoon season. One of the like little Jimmys or something would have been fun to have this time. So they got a classic Hachiroku here. That one though, I believe is only allowed at like a 6-hour interval for rental. So you can't like, you know, rent it the whole week. They probably try and reduce the amount of miles that get put on it. So again, there's a Supra FL5. FD, this one looks like it probably doesn't move. And then they also have the whole cry factor here of the cars that just don't make it, the rentals that get wrecked, and they just keep them on lot. So they have it basically set up like a junkyard here too, where You know, they just have where the cars go to die, I guess. They've got a couple other cool ones. The Megan RS. Let's see. Oh, they got the other Evo coming in. Let me show you guys that. Nice and busy first thing here in the morning. So it's not too bad to get here. By train, you're looking at like 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes, depending on your time frame to get out here. So when you want to come out in the morning, it's really not that bad. You come out, it's a little bit of a walk, or you have to grab a short taxi from the train station. It takes about 10 minutes to walk, and again, as long as it's not raining or horrible, it's not that bad. I'm gonna show you all the cry factor back here and show you like some of the cars that just didn't make it. I've watched like some of their YouTube videos where they'll show like the in-car where like the person that's renting it like loses control of it and like puts it in the wall and everything. But so all right, you guys, try not to cry too bad when you see some of this stuff back here, all overgrown and everything else. We've got everything from like a Skyline to a CRX. You got an FC back there that looked like wide body, fully done. You've got an older Ferrari that's been all cut up. You have, I guess it's over with, rally prepped like Hawkeye STI. There's another FD over there. There's a little Honda S660 tucked in the back, and as overgrown as all of this is, I would guess these cars are never going to move again, or they just get cut up or used for parts or something. But yeah, it's sad, but I mean, it's a fact. People, you know, they come out and they rent one of these fun cars, and they go do one of their initial D adventures, and you know, it doesn't turn out well. So it's really cool. I really enjoy renting from them. More than likely I'll rent from them again. See, and like, if I remember correctly, when I was looking up on the website, I think there was only like a couple of these in Japan, and like they only made a couple hundred of them or something. It's special edition. But here, let me show you a couple more. So this was the Evo I was talking about just a second ago. Here's an RX-8. This will never move again. I guess it's just gonna rot here. So I've also rented this Nismo. This actually wasn't bad either. I rented this in January when I was here last. This ended up being a really good car. So far I really enjoyed the EK9, but it was suspension tuned and everything else. So after the 2, 3, 4 hours I was in the car every day, I was tired. But if you want to come out, if you want to rent a car for a day, a week, if you want to kind of trade them every other day, you can do that too. Just remember, they're usually closed on Mondays, so you gotta adjust your schedule accordingly. But like I said, I've rented from them a handful of times now. It's always been a good experience. Just so you know, getting around Japan, when you want to do something other than the standard tourist stuff, when you want to get out and do the automotive stuff, if you want to go to daikoku at night, all of that, rent a car. If you're a driver at all, if you enjoy driving, you're not going to have any problem. Yes, it's on the other side of the car, it's on the other side of the road, but again, it's a fun time. It's a great way to get out and see more of Japan. You can go drive around Fuji. You can do all of that. So, you know, that's normally what I do. You guys can check out my videos. You see me running around and everything I do with the rentals. So if you guys have any questions, drop those comments below. Let me know. If you need to, DM me on IG, and I'll let you guys know about it. So I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my my rental car review I did on the S660 and all the other fun stuff I've been doing out here in Japan. So I'll see you guys at the next one. All right, thanks.
どうも、渡辺直美です。よろしくお願いしてるかな。たくさんの人がいるから。